Handy Mayhem back at it again. How you doing, YouTube? I gotta talk about the DNC chair, Tom Perez. Is it Perez or Perez? You know what I mean? Is it? You announce it if you're a white Hispanic? Do you announce it Perez? Or if you full breed Hispanic, you say it Perez? That's random. I just thought of that. But anyway, Tom, the DNC chair, you know, was voted the DNC chair. The Muslim Bulls is back up. I want to say Ellison? Never Nervous Purpose, Ellison? That is a bad joke. Anyway, he's recently been quoted as saying Trump didn't win the election. They're going to go with the narrative that he stole the election. I don't know how somebody steals an election. You know what I mean? Did the votes count or not? We've reached new heights of conspiracy here, and I think the DNC is just digging their own hole. You know, it's incredible here. How can you just not accept the results and keep it moving? We're not even getting to the point where we're accepting the results. We're keeping digging into the Russian narrative. You know what's going to happen is they're going to prove the Russian narrative to be false, fake news, propaganda, and then the DNC is going to be really finished. Like finish, kaput. Adios, muchachos. They're going to be done. You know what I mean? I don't know if this is if this was all part of the plan or what, but come on, man. This is like, you know what I mean? All this time, people were saying were the Republicans going to accept the results of the nomination beforehand when they thought Hillary had this in the bag and whatnot. And here we are in 2017, 4th month. And we got the DNC chair say he didn't win. Trump didn't win it. If he didn't win it, who won it, Tom? Like, seriously. Let me get some Hope Tap water real quick. But come on, this is just ridiculous. We gotta stop. The DNC has to stop. I don't want the DNC to be just a shell of the former selves. I don't want them to keep going left, because, you know what I mean, I want a balance in America. You know what I mean? We do need more political parties, if the destruction of the Democratic Party, I don't think is the way to get it. Or maybe it is. Maybe they'll destroy themselves so bad that another party will, you know what I mean, the Libertarians or maybe the, you know what I mean, the Greens will come up and act with some sense and some sensible policies and some sensible candidates and make some moves. But it could go the other way, and it could just further go to a one-party state. You know what I mean? And I don't want that either. You know, like, I'm still mad they didn't nominate Jim Webb, man. You know what I mean? I'm mad they didn't nominate Jim Webb. They were so stuck on this women thing. Hillary this, Hillary that. She already got washed once by Obama. I don't know what made him think it. I guess it was all this Hollywood propaganda. And this is what I said beforehand. All these female leads in these Hollywood movies and these shows was all propaganda to try to get Hillary in office. And she failed. She had the mainstream media. She had Hollywood, she had the music industry, all on her side, and she failed. It's like they can't accept it. So they have to run with this narrative. They don't know what to do, because the propaganda usually always works. This time the people were tired of the propaganda. People were starting to see through it. It's the internet. I mean, people can see through some of this stuff. You know what I mean? And maybe Americans aren't as dumb as they thought. But she had all that behind her. And she still lost. You know what I mean? They don't have their finger on the pulse of America. So many people have tuned out to like popular culture, man, and that's what they use to brainwash the majority of the Americans, you know what I mean? And so many people have tuned out, you know what I mean? So people don't watch it. Don't mess with it. I wouldn't advise watching the junk either. Yeah, man, I just watched, what was it, Survivor last night? It was a movie, was it Pierce Brosnan? He was an assassin. It was the girl that plays Resident Evil, was it Milo Jenna, whatever? You know what I mean? Another case of the female lead. You know what I mean? She on top of the skyscraper fighting Pierce, and you know what I mean? She gets the best of him. He hanging on to the end of on the skyscraper, and she kicks his fingers on it, and he falls and dies. But that's another example. All these examples of female leads, and she lost. This is why they're mad. This is why Tom Perez is saying he didn't win, because he wasn't supposed to win. They thought they had it fixed. Man, he needs to resign. Like, what is he saying? They're really rolling out that Trump stole the election. Man, this is unreal, man. This is unreal. I can't even describe what I'm feeling right now. Because I'm tired of it, you know what I mean? I want people to get things done in Washington. This isn't an effort to get things done. This is an effort to stir up more confusion, more arguments, more dissent, more resist. They're really trying to kick off a civil war, it seems like. That's another thing, you know what I mean? We've had a lot of movies with a lot of Civil War, quote unquote, themes in the past couple years in Hollywood. You know what I mean? That Mockingbird series and Captain America. You know what I mean? You got to think, Hollywood tries to prep the minds before it actually happens. You know what I mean? Just like they prepped the minds with Arab terrorists before 9/11 happened. If you just look at the movies and stuff like that, you know what I mean, like Die Hard, you know what I mean, the man is slick, I tell you. But I don't know. I hope not. Anyways, Uncle Hotep. If you can, donate to my Patreon, donate to my PayPal, I greatly appreciate it. Links are on my YouTube channel. Check out episode 50 of my podcast. And if you like it, please give me some reviews on iTunes. I greatly appreciate it. And follow me on Twitter, Handy Mayhem and Uncle Hotep. Alright? Peace.